Hi guys, welcome to Let's Just with D. My name is D, and so great, always great to have you on this channel. I want to ask you, have you subscribed to my channel yet, or what are you waiting for? I better click on that subscribe button, Jerry. We need to get more subscribers on this channel so that you can hear my gist. Hear my gist. Anyways, it's so good to be here again. I know you guys will talk about my inconsistency. I'm so sorry. I would really work on that. I always say that, don't worry, I'll do it. Okay, so today I have this topic, and it was even inspired the more by a movie I watched. I titled the topic Wifey, Losing Up. You need to loosen up. I know you may be wondering what I mean by wifey losing up. Okay, one thing I love about men is that no matter how busy they are, no matter how occupied or how tired they are, they always create time for themselves to have fun, to hang out, a me time. They always have that me time. They don't joke with it at all. So this is not just about them going out there to say they are going to socialize so they can get more or meet more people, create more business opportunities for themselves and all. It's more than that. They have fun. They enjoy themselves. So as a woman, why? You will work morning till night. You do wifey duty. You will do mommy duty. You do career woman duty, business woman duty. Only you. And you will not create time to just relax, have fun, chop life small, at least rest, meet new people, make new friends. Even if you don't want new friends, just hang out. You know, you don't do that. I think women need to be more open to the fact that they need to take care of themselves. See, taking care of yourself is not being selfish. It is not about you being selfish. It is not about you being selfish. It is just about you creating a balance so that you don't run insane. Me time helps you to keep sane, to remain sane. It helps you to refresh yourself and it prepares you to handle more of life's affairs. So you need to learn to have that me time and stop joking with it. If people call it being selfish, then let it be selfish. But you need to learn to create time to rest. Don't overwork yourself. Before you know it, you begin to look older than your husband. That's just the truth. If you look out there are so many women that look so old. And if you look at their husbands never aging, and you'll be like, hello, day. Because you have used work to finish yourself. You have worked back to back, no time for rest, no time for yourself, nothing. It's just all about the children, all about the husband, all about the house, all about work, all about money. No time to relax. Ah, Jesus. You need time. You need your me time at times. You need to create it. Be intentional about creating it. That's just one aspect of loosening up. Another aspect is this. Now, as a woman, as a wife, you've been married for 5, 10, 20, 30 years, and back to back, year in, year out, your relationship pattern is still the same. Nothing to spice it up. In fact, the vibe safety, the vibe has died. You guys are now bored of each other. You're not like housemates, roommates, People like say you guys are just there having the wife title and the husband title. Nothing is spicing up the marriage. It's all about the children, all about work, all about making money, all about taking care of them, and all that. And you have forgotten that these children will grow up and go out there and live their lives. And then you'll be left with that husband that you forgot to spice up the marriage with. Now, when your husband starts giving you hints to the fact that he's getting bored of the regular pattern, most women don't tend to pay attention to it. When you hear him start mentioning something like, I don't like the way you dress anymore, and he buys you a gown and says, and gives it to you, and you say you don't really, I'm sure it's expensive. Why did you spend so much money on the dress? I love what I wear, the regular. And he's like, no, I want you to look this way. I want you to, and you're not paying attention to that little tiny detail. He said to you in love. Another aspect again, it takes you out, gives you a very nice dress. If I let me tell you about the movie I watched today. So this lady, her husband, they've been married for 20 years, dated for 10 years, so let's say 30 years together. I mean, that's a very, very long time. Oh my God. Wow, they deserve a trophy. So they've been married for a very long time, and suddenly he buys her a very lovely gown, takes her out to this expensive restaurant. She was complaining that the money that she's very sure that gown is expensive, but well, she thanked him. Then they got to this restaurant, ate a very nice meal from the regular they eat at home. She was still nagging to the fact that nagging at the fact that she's sure that it is expensive. He suggested that they should go to an hotel and just have some form of intimacy and time for themselves, away from the house, away from the regular environment, to spice up the marriage and all. Auntie refused though. Guys, do you believe she said going to a hotel is wrong? It's not a thing. They should just go home as long as there's love. It can happen in a small room. They don't have to go to an expensive hotel. What will people think of them? I was like, what? What will people think of you? How? You are married, that's your husband. Why are you bothered about going to an hotel with him? It's like, oh, the children think, and besides, it's expensive. Why should people be coming to an hotel? Omo, I was irritated and disgusted by the things she was saying. I don't know, I was just feeling annoyed. Ah, your husband wants to take you out and spoil you for the day. And you're there talking nonsense, telling him it's expensive, telling him that going to spend time in the hotel with him is wrong. They should go and do it at home. Kilo de mama. What is it? And when you start seeing a man acting that way, trust me, something is up. It is either there's one babe somewhere disturbing his brain and he's just trying to push the person off, and pay attention to you. But you now, auntie, you're spoiling everything. She ended up spoiling that deal. They got to the gates of the hotel and turned around and went back home. The man was so disappointed and downcasted, and I felt his pain. Oh, I was heartbroken on his behalf. I mean, wake up, loosen up. Being godly does not stop you from having fun with your husband. Your husband, not another man. Not You're not committing adultery. You're not doing something wrong. So what is wrong with going out with your husband to parties and dance and jump, even if you don't know how to dance? What is wrong in spending some time out alone, eat something nice, just talk about yourselves, your relationship, and not children? Please stop mentioning children when you guys go out on a date. I don't know. Mothers are just so fond of it. You are going out on a date, the next day you're talking about babies, children. Father Lord, thank you for grandparents. I will so dump them with grandparents when the time comes. I will so dump you guys with grandparents, babies. I know you're going to say this in the future, maybe. But if I need to spend some time with my husband and you're interrupting more, I will give you to your grandparents. Yeah, because I need to live my own life. You will live your own turn when it comes, please. So, seriously, wifeys, you need to loosen up. You really need to loosen up. Dress nicely. What gives you the impression that because you are married for so long, that means you should stop looking good? Who is looking at you again? What gives you that impression? That impression that you need to stop looking good for yourself and your husband. He is still looking at you. Men will never stop getting moved by what they see, no matter how old and ancient they are. Men will never stop getting moved by what they see. So the fact that you've been married for 10 years, 5 years, 20 years should not stop you from looking good. Yes, should not stop you, because trust me, a 60 years old man would always get attracted to a 20 years old girl. So nothing should stop you from looking good. Even if you've given birth to 10 children, 20 at all, nothing should stop you from looking good always. Don't forget to change your wardrobe at least once in a while. You don't have to wear the same clothing for 10 years. So just try your best. I know it's not easy, it's overwhelming to be a woman. All the work I can see. Sometimes me if I get tired of all the work, I dump it and leave it for another day. I cannot come and go and kill myself. Do you understand? So I know it's very overwhelming, and I know my own work self will still increase the more. I know how crazy it is. I know how you are done with a day and you just want to be on your bed and sleep. Nobody should disturb you. But please, you have to try your best. For your marriage to work, it's hard work. And you just have to try your best to keep doing what is necessary. Your marriage, your husband is number one before the children. So try as much as possible not to neglect him, thinking that he understands. It's not easy, but just pray to God and that He should help you balance it up. Just try to ensure you create a balance. Do your best. I know that a man that will cheat, but just do your best to be right in all ways. Don't be found wanting in any area. Just try, okay? I really hope I've said or shed some light into this whole thing. We really need to loosen up, really need to try to free ourselves, loosen up, hang out, do things, go out with your husband, spend some me time also, and just live. Live life. Don't get lost. Just live life. Okay, guys. So now I still really have you guys around today again to actually watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My name is Dee, and I love you all. Mwah.